welcome to the Legacy Gambit. I am doing a podcast today. I am joined by my husband and best friend in the world, Too Sweet MTG, or Husband Dan to some of you, to bring a walk-through grid walk of the MagicCon Amsterdam experience for all of you fine folks who didn't get a chance to come here. So I am, of course, joined by Husband Dan. Panda, how are you?
Hello, Sahar. Thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
For people who don't know who you are, I mean, this is very unsurprising if they do, but tell people who you are and why we're here today.
Hello, yes, my name is Daniel. I co-host the Powerful Nothing podcast, as well as have a YouTube channel, Too Sweet MTG. Check us out if you like Cube or Commander content. But Sahar, there's a lot of background noise today. Where are we?
We are at MagicCon Amsterdam, Daniel. We are planning to do... we're planning to bring you what is happening at the event, kind of walking around, talking to a couple of people about their experience, what they're expecting to do in Amsterdam, and really just give you a flavor of what is happening. It is an incredible experience here in this room. There's a lot of space, which I'm really excited for.
A lot of people.
There's a lot of people.
Every day has sold out.
That is insane. That is literally insane.
Yeah, it's huge. I think you were saying earlier that this is it's 2.5 times bigger than any other MagicCon they've done.
Correct. So it is, and even just walking around initially, these halls are absolutely huge.
Cavernous, some might say.
Some might say cavernous, indeed. So we are going to just walk around, tell you what's happening, and yeah, just kind of give you a bit of a tour. So follow along and let's see what happens.
Okay, so we have literally just walked through the main entrance. So on the left of us,
we
see them.
So I have found War Room EDH, Daniel, as we've literally taken, I want to say 5 steps into the con, which is amazing. If you want to just introduce yourselves and tell us what you're planning to do while you're here and, you know, how you're enjoying the event so far, I'll start.
Okay, hello, I'm Chris, Revelo1989.
Monetize, it's Amy.
So, folks, what are you excited for by MagicCon Amsterdam?
Oh, the best thing is meeting all of our friends and fellow content creators. We've run into so many people so far already.
Yeah, we've run into a fair few of the American ones as well, so we didn't get to see them very often, so it's nice when this thing happens, we get to meet some of the ones from outside of Europe a bit more as well, so that's always quite nice. Yeah,
we've literally, again, walking in, Daniel's been spotted for doing his spellifiers. I've been spotted by people going, "Are you Sahar Mahadi?" I'm like, "Yes." So we barely walked in the building, but it should be fine. Is there anything that you guys are planning to do this weekend that you're excited to, you're excited for, perhaps?
So the first thing we're doing is tonight is I'm going to be doing the Pauper FNM and
doing the Pioneer FNM.
Oh, gaming. I'll join you when I'm doing the Legacy FNM, basically, which is what my Legacy event is going to turn into.
I'm really looking forward to the Gavin Verhey Unknown event, doing that on Sunday.
Nice. Oh yeah,
we are too.
We're in that one too. Yeah.
I can't wait for the weird and wonderful cards that are going to be there. Well, folks, we won't take too much of your time. Unless there's anything else you want to plug, you plug. Follow War Room EDH on all the platforms. They're great. They do very good Commander content. Anything else I should plug while I'm here?
So we will be giving away booster packs over the weekend. Like, people just guess the legendary card. If they do, they'll get a free booster pack. Ooh. And that's and we'll be wandering around. So we'll be giving out free tokens of myself as a foods token. So
very nice, very nice.
I think that's it really. And we'll actually be on stream next Tuesday with Charging Badger, and it's all about MTG for like a post MagicCon chill stream.
Amazing. Well, folks, thank you so much for hanging out. We will love you and leave you, and we'll continue our grid walk. We'll give you your badge back, and just enjoy the rest of your day, folks.
Thank you. It's really good to see you. Thank you.
Well, that was lovely seeing War Room EDH on the round. So, okay, Daniel, we're just passing the meet and greet area.
Who can we meet and greet today?
Ristic Studies.
Ristic Studies, very nice.
Sam
we've already run with before then.
Yes, and Seuss NGD and Italians, basically.
And then the Commander Advisory Group.
Oh, I love it.
Available from 3 to 4. So if you have any cards you think should be banned or unbanned, don't bother them. Keep your thoughts to yourself.
Exactly. Well, one thing I've noticed, Daniel, straight away as we walk through is how much free play there is.
Yeah, so we're going up a gangtree now, like straight ahead of us. They've got... So we have the free play area, and then in front of that, I think we have a panel.
Yeah, it's the Mana stage. They've got. I think it's. They're doing the. I think it's one of the Wizards panels talking about the set, if I remember correctly.
I see Gavin on stage.
I see Gavin and JD and Complowers. I think this is the how we make Magic sets panel, if I remember correctly. But yeah.
Very cool. Yeah. And that's one of the best. And that's one of the cool things about MagicCon, I guess, is that. They have actually made quite a bit of an effort with the panels. Like I know last year at Barcelona we watched Mark Rosewater talk about 20 things you don't know about Magic.
Yeah.
That was very cool. And actually, Sahar, you also have a panel.
I do. I have a
Sunday.
community
Plug. Let's go.
I do have a community panel on Sunday, 11:30 to 12:30 on magic and mental health, which is a very big topic that I find interesting. But the Mana stage, as we're passing it, normally this is where they preview the new cards.
Actually, yes, they are previewing Duskmorn.
Yes, like the Duskmorn vibe. I'm very excited for Duskmorn, Daniel.
It looks very vibey.
Very vibey, very like 80s horror. Sort of slasher films, which is so good. So what we do, it's through, the way the MagicCon this year has been set up, it's through 3 different halls. So we've gone through one hall, now we're in the second hall. This is like the main hub. Now,
this hall is massive. I'll try and get a bit of video of this and put it up as the background.
Ginormous, actually.
But yeah, so just looking out, the left of us, we have the Pro Tour, one over there in a minute. The right of us, we have some big Emrakul thing.
Yeah, that's the front entrance. We should go look at that.
Let's go look at the front entrance, yes.
We have the command zone area, which is actually very big this year. There's a lot of people to place games. But as you sort of walk in, we actually came in for a side entrance, but as you walk in, you see the main like splash image of the entire con, which is this big Emrakul that is sort of,
very big squiddly fish.
Very big squiddly thing, and just showing off how big it is, really. So I absolutely love it.
There's a couple of photo opportunities, that kind of thing.
Absolutely, like.
Actually, 1 second. Sahar, can you go stand in that tentacle, please?
I can go stand in the tentacle, yes. I am being trapped by the Emrakul.
We'll make sure to bring that up on screen.
I love it. So very exciting.
Good work.
It's such a beautiful thing. So last year we had the big angel for MagicCon Barcelona, but yeah, absolutely amazing. So yeah, we literally, as you walk in, you can see this huge Emrakul coming out of the depths from Innistrad, and that's the splash image for MagicCon Amsterdam. Very beautiful piece, if I say so myself. And then as you're walking around, the first thing you see is we're actually going through the Ultra Pro stand. They have so much stuff on display. Oh, they've got the dice. They've got the big dice plushies. They've got everything. They've got sleeves, collectors, albums, the full works. We're actually now also, next to Ultra Pros is the Creator Central. This is now an area that they've made this year. There was a Creator Corner in MagicCon Amsterdam, but this is like, I want to say quadruple the size, where creators can play Magic together.
And also Jenga.
And I think there's some Jenga, yes.
I see Jenga. Completely Magic branded. That's pretty cool.
We can play some crazy Jenga. I do, at some point, want to go and say hello to some people. There are some refreshments, folks. Most of the time, one of the main complaints we get.
We don't have to tell them about
no,
the
we have to tell them about the refreshments.
We're in Amsterdam.
It's very important to tell them about
those kind of refreshments.
There's a little paint area, like it's the family Magic area. Yeah. That's exciting.
Yeah, so we're kind of wandering down. We kind of come back on ourselves a little bit. We're in Artist Alley.
Yes, we are in Artist Alley.
This is where you can
get your card signed.
Buy some prints, buy some playmats from all your favourite artists.
One person we might need to see, Daniel, if I can say hello. So I heard a rumour that Magali's line was already capped at 10 a.m. this morning.
Really?
Yeah, exactly. I want to see if Jeff Laubenstein is here, Daniel, because I met.
What cards would you get signed if you could, Sahar?
If I could, Show and Tell by Jeff, probably. I didn't get to do that last time. But if Magali's line wasn't so long, I'd probably get something from Magali. Greg Staples here. I would also look at Greg Staples. Titus Lunder's here. Obviously, get your Urza Saga signed, folks, by Titus Lunder. Dominic Myers here. We've got Greg Staples. I said Niels Harm if you want to sign your Baleful Strixes. Everyone sign your Baleful Strixes. Wizards of Barge are here. I love their cool T-shirts. They're very, very different.
Richard Ferguson is a very big art, very big cue.
Oh no! See, Daniel, if we had cards, I would get Richard Ferguson to sign my card. I would get Richard Ferguson's card. I love Richard Ferguson. The artwork is unlike any other artist in.
It's the old school Magic art.
Yeah, Jeff Laubenstein, for example, Show and Tell and The Creating Nightmare. These cards are beautiful. John Avon, obviously, we love Jane Elvan Land. Randy Vargas is here, which is always beautiful.
Yeah. John Avon's got probably the biggest, but.
Yeah, it's John Avon and.
Mark Paul's over there. Very nice. Yeah, a lot of very famous artists who do some.
If I knew Mark Paul was here, I'd have brought maybe some of my signets to get signed.
So while we're here, on the topic of art, what are you doing at 4 p.m. today, Sahar?
Good question, Daniel. Thank you for saying that. I am going to be playing the Legacy for Artwork event, Daniel. And we are going to be playing for a Witch's Cottage.
But the original art of
the
Witch's
original art
Cottage.
of Witch's Cottage.
You're not playing a Legacy event for a copy of
No,
Witch's Cottage.
imagine if only that was the case. And then I also, Witch's Cottage and Unexpected Journey from Rivals of Ixalan. Beautiful paintings. So we're actually just passing the official show store, Daniel. Now this queue is absolutely ginormous.
I'm going to be honest with you, the bomber jacket is pretty sick, but I
don't want to wait 3 hours in a queue.
I think I heard it was 3 hours.
Yeah, I am not waiting 3 hours. Like
That's a bit much. I mean, the secret tech seems to be
a Black Lotus VIP.
We can't all do that, Sahar.
No, we can't.
What I was going to say is
pre-ordering.
Yeah, from looking at it, if you pre-order, you just get a time, you come up, you pick it up, and you aren't really queuing.
No, it's true.
So that seems to be the tech for that.
Yeah, and then we've
But
got
some of that's quite cool. Looking at the Ajax kit, that was pretty vibey.
Yeah.
The bomber jacket looks fun, bright orange, but
it's very, very cool. We've just passed Family Magic. Family Magic have like a lot of areas where they're getting people to play together. So I actually have found a good friend and ELM member Benedict Gruber on my walk around. Benedict, what are you doing at the con? Are you enjoying it? What plans do you have this weekend?
So I'm playing the Modern 75k main event.
Oh, the GP of the event.
The GP of the event. Doing all right. Round 3 coming up, 1-1.
Oh, let's go, Benny.
So still fighting. And yeah, I'm also looking forward to getting all of my cards signed.
Oh my God.
I brought like 50 cards I want to get signed this weekend.
Is there anything else that you're looking forward to this weekend other than just playing the 75k and getting your cards signed?
The meetup, I would say. Meeting all the people you already know.
Yeah.
Bologna, especially.
Yeah, exactly. Me and Benedict, literally every kind of 3 to 6 months are like, and then we're like, it's amazing. But also we are going to be together back in September for the European Legacy Masters, folks. I can't wait.
I don't know yet.
Yeah, Benedict doesn't know if he's coming. I'm probably going because I have to work, but it should be really fun. How have you found the con so far? Did you come to Barcelona last year?
No, that's my first MagicCon actually. Very good actually. I was kind of skeptical because it's kind of expensive to get in.
Yes.
But I think it's quite a good experience for everyone. So.
It's also really big. Like we said earlier when we were walking around, this is I was speaking to someone at Wizards. This is 2.5 times bigger than any con previously, and you can really tell. Like with the exception of maybe like the traders area where it feels really busy, everywhere we've walked around so far, it feels like there's space. People can walk around. I don't know if that's the same in the competitive area as well.
Yeah. Pretty much. There's plenty of space. There isn't all that many events going on currently.
Yeah.
So let's see what tomorrow brings.
Yes, with everyone like doing a bunch of it. Yeah, Friday's definitely the quieter day of cons, typically, but I'm excited to play. Well, thank you for your time, my friend.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, the rose. Yes.
We are moving into
the trader area.
The trader area.
This is the busy area of the con. I feel like
heaving, to be honest.
It is very heaving. We can't. You are like back and forth. Everyone's trying to do trades. Daniel's planning on doing some trades this weekend if he gets some time.
I need to find. It's more of finding. If I'm honest with you, like a lot of the traders are like 1 or 2 people deep.
Yes.
So
finding traders who aren't 1 or 2 people deep is the way forward.
I think as we were just talking about, as there's less events on now, I think people are getting their business done. So I'm kind of hoping a bit later on should clear up a little bit. Yeah, I've got like.
You've got some expensive cardboard you want to get rid of.
It's also only like 5 cards, so it should be a pretty swift.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of people who are trading.
To be a swift 10 minutes.
There'll be people who are doing their collections. There'll be people. As you said, there's less events on, so people don't get to do trades that often. So on the whole, it's an opportunity for people
of this scale as well.
Yes, of this scale and this magnitude, 100%. There's a lot of people with high ticket items as well, Daniel. It's not just your 2 or 3 cards, like a $5.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the thing. Like this is one of those opportunities where you can just bring in like
a load of chaff.
Not chaff, but like 100 5 quid cards, and that does add up, and that's kind of
that's definitely something that goes from there. And then we're going around. As I said, we just passed the Pro Tour area. We are in the green stage. This is the Commander area. People are doing, hello judges. Just saying hello to the judges. They're doing great work. You're doing
Respect
great
your
work, judges. This is the commander
your
area
judge.
where they're playing. I think this is like the social come find commander stage. And then we're now just walking towards
the Pro Tour.
Yes, and everyone is. I came earlier.
All your boys are fed and watered.
All my boys are fed, watered, and hydrated and moisturised. The
It is
judges.
pretty cool. You can basically walk up to the Pro Tour and effectively watch them play games.
It
Obviously,
is,
don't say
yeah.
anything, don't point, don't throw things.
They have, don't throw things at them. Please don't throw anything at. But yeah, they are doing really well. The Pro Tour area is a little smaller than Barcelona.
Barcelona was more. I think the space is the same. I think it's more.
It's a bit
Barcelona
more.
had its own room last time.
Yes, for sure. And and I definitely feel that this is one of those events where we are definitely doing it. Hello! Sorry, I found a competitor on my walking trail. Do you want to? We're doing a podcast. Do you want to say? Do you want to say hello to her?
Hello, guys.
Hello. You can introduce yourself.
I am Inan. I'm a London Legacy player.
And modern player for the
player.
How are you finding? Is this your first Pro Tour?
This is not my Pro Tour. I'm not playing in the Pro Tour. I'm playing the GP.
You play the GP. It's like that's your GP. How are you finding the 75k Open?
It was pretty fun. Met a lot of interesting people, and my deck is great at the moment.
What are you on?
Yawgmoth.
Yawgmoths. Phyrexian Tower, hell of a drug.
Yes.
How are you enjoying Amsterdam?
Amsterdam is a great place. I went to the Sex Museum. It's quite interesting.
I love that for you. Well, what are you? So is your plan just to play modern all weekend? And
Yes. If I fail to proceed in the 75 Open, I will probably play some Legacy also.
fantastic. Well, I'll hopefully see you there. Well, firstly, I want you to do well at modern. If not, come play Legacy. I'll let you get on for this today. Thanks so much.
Sahar, who are you keeping track on this weekend?
Sean Goddard, mainly, top 8 competitor, Sean Goddard, and a lot of the other UK players, so Alex Rohan, Dominic Harvey will also add as a UK player, even though he's living in Canada. And then, of course, a friend of the channel, Andreas Peterson, Eco Baronin, who has playing his first Pro Tour since 2018.
Oh, wow, okay.
So Andreas qualified through the Magic Online Championships and the Showcase qualifiers, and is playing his first Pro Tour in a really long time, which I'm so super proud of him for that. But yeah, we've just finished the draft portion, if I remember correctly, and then we will be playing Modern into it. The Nardu deck is the deck to beat. It is 20% of the field.
That's quite a lot.
That is a lot.
Should have brought some Shukos to trade.
Exactly. The Shukos have shot up in astronomical price. But now, folks, we are going into the final hall, which is effectively where all the competitive play.
Yeah, this is the ticketed play area, and
Yes.
this is pretty busy.
It's
good.
pretty busy.
I think it's
It is split up into a bunch of different areas. We have the red area, which I think is where the modern 75k is happening. That is basically the GP of the MagicCon event. There is 15 rounds, and then kind of top to top 8. X2 gets into day 2. So basically the old GP structure. But there is a load of other ticketed play. I am playing the Legacy event at 4:30.
And then you have another one tomorrow, don't you?
I had 1:30. I'm playing another Legacy for Artwork event. There are people playing the Legacy Cups. There's a bunch of cup events actually, which are sort of a mix of into casual and competitive environment, where you could win like a cup and a prey mat.
I love a prize.
I love a prize, but it's a little less like full on in what it's trying to do. It's a little. It is busy, of course. But there's definitely a lot more events happening tomorrow and Sunday.
Yeah, this is going to be a pretty busy room.
Definitely,
on the whole
100%. So
weekend.
we've got red area, we've got a purple area, black and red. And then Daniel's just spotted the prize wall now.
Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. We see. There's people opening a lot of packs. They must have done very well.
Or it's box sealed.
I love box sealed. Yeah, and then on Sunday we have the Gavin Verhey mystery event.
Yes, which I think is in here.
Yes, I would assume so.
Yes.
Yeah, he's doing one on Saturday, one Sunday. For me, those are kind of like the highlights in terms of like play experience. For me, as a more casual player, because basically, it's an unknown event. You don't really know what Gavin's got.
You never know what's
cooked
happening.
up.
Yeah, 100%. So you're just there like, something will happen. But it should be good. But yes, the prize wall, we've got some cool little, like, not the massive cards, but we've got a couple of the kind of slightly
Solid,
bigger
foot
size
by
cards.
something, yeah. It's a fairly big card, and then obviously I think you can still get singles with your ticks, along with a lot of boosties.
A lot of boosties. We love the boosties. And then, these are all the different areas that we get to play in. It's a fairly large room. This is probably a size of what I would call most conventions we would go to. I would actually fathom, Daniel, that this room size was the same size as one of the halls of MagicCon Barcelona.
Potentially, yeah.
Like the ticketed play area for sure.
Yeah, it feels bigger. It's kind of so they're kind of split up into two halls, but like you have one hall with all the convention stuff that we've gone over before, and then the last 5 minutes has just been play area. It's fairly big.
So it's like it is. I feel like the way they've done it is a nice like flow through. Yes, the middle bit is the busiest bit, of course, but I feel like here people can just play. The noise, the bleed from the other hall is actually not too bad. I was concerned.
The audio quality has probably improved since we came in here.
Yes, 100%. But I feel like the first room is very much like the entry. You can just kind of casually play, and then you have the mana stage. It would be interesting to see how the noise from the mana stage for game nights, for example, impacts the Pro Tour.
So there is a wall in between them.
So hopefully that kind
that is the plus. I've heard other MagicCons where it's basically the main stage is next to the Pro Tour, and the raucousness of Game Nights Live has really kind of not impacted, but kind of like it's like people hear it basically.
Yeah, and that's challenging when you're playing for such high stakes. But yeah, no, definitely this part of the convention definitely feels close to kind of what I would expect a GP, scale event to be. Very much that sort of vibe in terms of getting, playing and sort of people just relaxing, waiting for games or just getting things like that. Also, we have to shout out to the judges. Judges are doing incredible work this weekend, Daniel. I absolutely thank them for their service.
So I think the only thing we haven't covered, just because I don't actually know where it is,
It's on
a separate floor, I believe. There's like smaller panels, which obviously you're going to be doing your
community panels. So there's the main stage panels that people get to play, and then there are what's called community panels. So as part of the MagicCon experience, a load of creators and people are registered to do a panel. And that effectively meant that you can talk about a topic that is related to what the MagicCon experience is. So in my case, I was doing magic and mental health. There are others who are doing a myriad of different experiences. So if you're, those all should be really good. So I think with that, we'll close it off here, folks. Thank you so much for listening and hanging out with us while we walk around MagicCon Amsterdam. This event is genuinely incredible. I really recommend you all to come next year to any of the events that they are doing. I think they have learned a lot from the last couple of years about what is a good MagicCon experience, and I think they are nailing it in the park 100%. Daniel, what about your thoughts?
Yeah, I completely agree. MagicCons are very cool. If you're fortunate enough to get the opportunity to go to one, I would recommend them. Like, I think at a later date we'll kind of do our thoughts in terms of cost and that kind of stuff because
it is expensive.
It is expensive. That is something that you can't get around. But I think kind of the aim of today was kind of I was to give you a little flavour of what you can experience here. I think we'll do. I think we'll both do individually content afterwards about kind of
100%. Once we're back, we can tell you how it was for all of us in terms of the value for money, the experience. But just from the initial feeling of walking into the convention, walking through the vibe that everyone has today, I'm a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, also the air conditioning this year, I love that.
I love air conditioning. It's very good.
I am so temperate.
Yeah, I am a little warm, but I'm also wearing a jacket, so I'm probably taking off the jacket at some point. But until next time, it is a goodbye from me, and it is a goodbye from Daniel.
Goodbye.
Bye.